Hi, and welcome to Do Your Kitchen. My name is Felicia, and this is part two of the chuck roast beef sandwich video. Okay, so we marinated these overnight, as you know, with the peppers in them. And so I'm going to go ahead and put these in a slow cooker and let them cook. But if you don't have a slow cooker, feel free to just cook them in a low oven at about 325 for 3.5 to 4 hours, depending on how much meat you're cooking. And they'll still come out just as tender and just as flavorful. But I like to, I'm just going to use my slow cooker today because that's the way I want to cook them. And a lot of times when you have you see cooking instructions on cooking meat with vegetables, they have you put the vegetables, the onions, the peppers, or whatever on the bottom, on the top I mean, but I like to put mine on the bottom because I like that meat juice to soak into those peppers and onions and give that extra flavor. And honestly, I just think that they put it that way because they can say it was smothered in onions, pork roast smothered in onions, beef and gravy smothered, potatoes. You know, you just say smothered, and smothered just make things sound so good. You're like, I'm on a crowded bus and I'm just smothered. I can't breathe, but it's okay. You probably don't think that. I know I didn't think that when I was on the crowded train, but I don't know, that word smothered just make things sound so much more decadent, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, I am going to put my veggies on the bottom, like I said, because I like for that meat flavor, the meat juice and all that to get into it and give that extra flavor. So I'll put most of them on the bottom, and I will put some on top, but no, it won't be smothered, but it'll just be in there. So I have to adjust this because I do have two roasts and limited space in here. You know, sometimes I want a really, really big crock pot. Wouldn't that be great if they made a crock pot that was big enough to hold, like, I don't know, something huge? Because I like to cook large portions, and I guess it's because I'm from a large family, I'm not used to cooking like that. But I tell you what, boy, when the 4th of July and Thanksgiving comes around, I love, love, love those holidays because it gives me an excuse to just cook a tremendous amount of food. I mean, when you see my videos, you understand what I'm talking about. Whoops, get back in there. Trying to escape. It's not going to happen. You all are being cooked today, buddy. It's your goal. It's your duty in life. You're a pepper. You must be eating. If you're not eating, you feel like less of a pepper. So go ahead and get in there and join the others. Okay, get this in here. Save a little bit of these peppers to go on top. Make sure we have them like spread it out on the bottom good also. Okay, so that's good. And you probably hear the dog tap dancing around back here. Of course, that's what they do. You know, they smell food and they come running just like humans, and it's even more potent to them. So I know this is smelling fantastic to her because it smells fantastic to me. Okay, so while I struggle to get these two chuck roast in here, I guess I didn't take into account that maybe they wouldn't fit, but they will shrink as they're cooking. So what I think I'm going to do is lay down horizontally in the slow cooker. That way, you know, they'll be folded a little bit, but like I said, they are going to shrink some during the cooking time. So there we go. There we go. Get in there like that. Take a couple of these peppers and put them on top because you do want the pepper flavor to go in on top of the meat too, also, and into the meat also. So let's just go ahead and do that. Put a couple here, but mainly on the bottom, because then when you add these to your sandwiches, oh my God, it's just going to be so, so, so good. Oh my God. Okay, so that's that, and I'm not going to add any like broth or anything to them because it should be a nice amount of juice in here from the cooking. And now we'll go ahead and get this started. I think I'm going to put this on a slow cook for about 6 hours. I think that's a good time for me. Just let them cook nice and slow, and I have to run out and do some things anyway. So 6 hours works for me. Let's do that. You know, I don't use this that often, so every time I use it, I have to try to figure out how to use it. There we go. 6 hours. Well, that's 1:30. That's like 7:30. Maybe I'll take it down to 5 hours instead. Okay. Flowers. There we go. Do your kitchen, buddy. Tell you what. Okay, I should have did this earlier, but that's okay. All right, so we're gonna let this go for 5 hours. Let's get a look at this. Isn't that just beautiful? Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so